Here's a question from Jerry Shepard. I am a healthy and active 72-year-old single man interested in retiring abroad in a low cost of living environment. With this in mind, my questions are: what country or city offers the most comfortable weather options similar to that of California? Number two, as a longtime member of Alcoholics Anonymous, what country or city offers the most active AA meeting schedules? And number three, what country or city is most accepting of alternate lifestyles? Thanks for your consideration. Jerry, um, first of all, climate similar to California. Not easy to find out there in the world, but you can start by looking at the latitude of California and matching that with other countries. So, you know, um, certainly northern Mexico still, is going to be very close to the climate of California. A lot of people overlook that fact. A little bit drier, the further south you go, but doesn't get tropical hot and doesn't, of course, get any kind of wintry cold. Going into South America, certainly Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, parts of those countries have a California-like climate. Um, and then over to Europe, certainly Southern Europe, and heading over into the Middle East or Asia, most of Southeast Asia, in other words, Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, those are actually fairly tropical. So you have to go a little bit further north to get a California-like climate, and I'm not even sure. Nothing in Asia really stands out. There may be parts of China that have a California-like climate. In terms of Alcoholics Anonymous, believe it or not, a lot of places, cities, most major cities around the world have an Alcoholics Anonymous community, and that's probably something that you could find out from Alcoholics Anonymous. I'd imagine they would have a list of affiliated offices or meetings around the world. I've seen them. I'm not an AA member myself, but I have seen them advertised. Certainly, in Panama, in Ecuador, random other places I've been. Um, but you should be able to check that out through AA directly, and then city or country most accepting of alternate lifestyles. Not exactly sure what you have in mind there, but I can say that the bigger the city, the more alternate the lifestyles tend to be. I also find that areas that have traditionally received more tourists tend to be more liberal in what goes and what doesn't go. So, this is one of the advantages of going to a place that has traditionally received a lot of tourists, is that the international influence of those tourists over the years has liberalized what the government, what the local regulators, and what the local people are willing to permit. And so some of the freest um, overseas communities that I've been to tend to be ones that already have a significant base of tourism in their economy, and they're willing to overlook their traditional conservatism in favor of bringing in the tourist dollars and making them, enjoy their visit.